When one thinks of Japan, the mind often conjures up images of neon-lit streets, the endless energy of Tokyo, and the mesmerizing flow of people at the famous Shibuya crossing. The city pulses with life, a place where tradition and innovation collide in a dazzling display of modernity. Skyscrapers stretch toward the sky, trains rush beneath your feet, and every corner seems to hum with possibility. Or perhaps your thoughts drift to Kyoto, where ancient temples nestle among quiet gardens and the gentle rustle of bamboo in Arashiyama soothes the soul. Here, cherry blossoms paint the landscape in spring, and the air is thick with the scent of history and tradition. These are the faces of Japan that the world knows and loves. But there's another Japan, one that whispers rather than shouts. It's a Japan that reveals itself slowly, in the hush of dawn and the mist that clings to ancient forests. This is a land where silence is profound, and every step feels like a journey back in time. Beyond the reach of the bullet train, past the well-trodden tourist paths, lies Japan's mountainous heart. Here, the land rises and falls in dramatic waves, forming a rugged backbone that has shaped the country's history, culture, and spirit for centuries. In these highlands, the true ancient soul of Japan quietly endures. These mountains, covering over 70% of the land, are more than just a backdrop. They are the country's spine, its silent guardians. Their peaks and valleys have witnessed the passage of time, sheltering villages and traditions that remain untouched by the rush of the modern world. While Mount Fuji stands as an icon, its snow-capped summit recognized around the globe, there are countless other peaks that remain shrouded in mystery. These lesser-known mountains hold secrets of their own, stories of gods and spirits, of ancient pilgrims and mountain ascetics, of communities that have thrived in harmony with nature for generations. Imagine deep valleys carved by crystal-clear rivers, where the water runs so pure you can see the stones beneath. Here, time seems to slow to a gentle pace, and the only sounds are the wind in the trees and the soft rush of water over rocks. It's a place where you can breathe deeply, far from the noise and hurry of city life. This is the Japan I fell for, a world away from the neon and crowds, where every path leads to discovery. In these quiet valleys and remote villages, life moves with the seasons, and every day is shaped by the rhythms of nature. It's a journey that connects you not only to the land, but to the very essence of Japanese culture. Here, you'll find farmers tending rice fields as their ancestors did, hikers following ancient pilgrimage routes, and families gathering for festivals that have been celebrated for centuries. So, I invite you to join me on a journey into this other Japan. Let's wander through hidden villages where wooden houses cling to steep hillsides, and narrow paths wind between moss-covered shrines and centuries-old trees. Meet the people who call these mountains home, the elders whose faces are etched with stories, the artisans who keep ancient crafts alive, and the children who play beneath towering cedars. Their warmth and resilience are as enduring as the mountains themselves. Discover the magic in the quiet corners of this incredible country, where a simple shrine in the woods can feel like a portal to another world, and sunlight filtering through cedar branches brings a sense of peace that lingers long after you leave. It's a journey that promises not only adventure, but also a deep sense of tranquility, a chance to reconnect with yourself and the world around you. Whether you're walking a lonely mountain path or gazing at your reflection in a still lake, you'll find moments of wonder at every turn. The mountains are calling, their voices carried on the morning mist and the songs of hidden streams. They have stories to share, of resilience, beauty, and the enduring bond between people and nature. Let's answer that call together and discover a Japan that few have truly seen. A place where adventure and serenity walk hand in hand, and every journey leads to something unforgettable. In the rush to see it all, many travelers unknowingly pass by an enchanting world hidden just beyond the well-trodden path. Convenience often leads us to the familiar, to the places everyone talks about. But in doing so, we miss the quiet magic that lies in wait for those willing to wander a little further. Japan's public transport is a marvel, sleek, efficient, and fast. It whisks you from one famous site to another in the blink of an eye, connecting cities and landmarks with seamless precision. But the mountains, with their ancient presence, ask something different of us. They invite us to slow down, to step off the train and let our feet find their own rhythm. These hidden places aren't splashed across glossy posters or marked with bold icons on tourist maps. Instead, they quietly exist, waiting for the curious and the patient. Here, authenticity isn't a performance. It's simply life, unfolding at its own pace, untouched by crowds. In these tranquil valleys, silence isn't emptiness. It's a gentle companion. The hush of the landscape wraps around you, calming your mind and opening your senses to the world in a new way. Here you can truly hear the world. The delicate buzz of a dragonfly's wings, the soft creak of bamboo swaying in the breeze, the crystal clear gurgle of a mountain stream. All these sounds become vivid, each one a reminder of nature's quiet symphony. The beauty here doesn't shout for your attention. It lies in subtlety, in the way sunlight filters through leaves, in the intricate patterns of moss on a stone, in the fleeting glimpse of a wildflower blooming by the path. These are the moments that linger in your memory long after you've left. When you slow down, you begin to notice the small details, the ones that are so easily missed in the rush. The gentle curve of a fern, the shimmer of dew on a spider's web, the way the air feels cooler in the shade of ancient trees. Each detail is a story, waiting to be discovered. Exploring these areas feels like uncovering a wonderful secret, one that few others have found. Every step brings a new sense of wonder, a feeling that you're part of something rare and precious. It's about the joy of discovery, the thrill of stumbling upon a hidden waterfall, its waters sparkling in the sunlight, far from the crowds and guidebooks. These are the treasures that make your journey truly unforgettable. This is the magic that awaits when you dare to wander, when you let curiosity guide you instead of an itinerary. The mountains reward those who seek with open eyes and an open heart. It's an invitation to be a true traveler, not just a tourist. To go beyond the obvious, to embrace the unknown, and to let the journey shape you in unexpected ways. Let's step onto the path less traveled, with curiosity as our compass. Who knows what wonders we'll find when we let go of certainty and follow where the trail leads. The mountains are waiting, their secrets hidden in plain sight, ready to reveal themselves to those who listen to the silence and walk with wonder. Tucked away in the mountains are villages forgotten by time. These are living communities where traditions are woven into daily life. Picture houses with thatched roofs designed to withstand deep snows. Smoke curls from chimneys, carrying the scent of wood fires. Here, life is dictated by the seasons, just as it has been for generations. Community is everything, with neighbors like family. The architecture tells a story, with homes built without nails. Visiting these villages feels like stepping into a storybook. It's a world that is both peaceful and vibrant. It reminds you of a different way to live, more connected and mindful. Let's explore this timeless Japan together. Japan's mountains are cloaked in ancient forests, sacred spaces of nature. These forests have stood for thousands of years, their roots entwined with the myths and legends of the land. The air here is thick with history, and every tree seems to whisper stories from a time long before our own. As you step onto a moss-cushioned path, the air changes, filled with life and decay. The ground beneath your feet is soft and springy, a living carpet woven from centuries of fallen leaves and thriving moss. Each step is a gentle reminder of the delicate balance between growth and decomposition, where every fallen branch nourishes new life. Sunlight dapples the forest floor, creating an ethereal light. The beams break through the thick canopy above, painting shifting patterns on the ground. In these moments, the forest feels almost otherworldly, as if you've stepped into a realm where time moves differently, and the ordinary rules of the world are gently suspended. Here you find living monuments like the ancient yakusugi trees. Some of these giants are over 2,000 years old, their gnarled trunks and sprawling roots testaments to endurance and resilience. Standing before them, you can't help but feel humbled by their age and silent wisdom. These trees have witnessed centuries of history, silent observers of change. They have seen the rise and fall of empires, the passing of countless seasons, and the quiet footsteps of generations who have sought solace beneath their branches. The forests teem with life, though much is shy and elusive. Beneath the ferns and within the tangled undergrowth, countless creatures make their homes. You might hear the rustle of a hidden animal or catch a fleeting glimpse of movement, a reminder that you are a guest in a world that thrives just out of sight. You might spot a Japanese sero or a snow monkey in its natural habitat. These rare encounters are moments of quiet magic when the wild inhabitants of the forest reveal themselves, even if only for a heartbeat. Each sighting is a gift, a connection to the untamed spirit of these ancient woods. Walking through these forests is a form of meditation. The gentle crunch of leaves, the distant call of a bird, and the cool, earthy scent in the air invite you to slow down and be present. Here, the worries of daily life fade away, replaced by a deep sense of calm and belonging. It's a chance to disconnect from modern life and reconnect with nature. In these quiet moments, surrounded by towering trees and the subtle sounds of the forest, you rediscover a sense of wonder and gratitude for the natural world. You notice the little things, a mushroom's delicate pattern, a wild orchid's unexpected beauty, the intricate dance of insects among the leaves. Each detail is a reminder of the complexity and richness of life that flourishes here, often unnoticed. The forest embraces you, and you become part of its ancient world. Surrounded by the quiet strength of these trees, you feel your own place in the long story of the land, connected to something much greater than yourself. Let's walk these sacred paths and discover their secrets. Every trail leads deeper into the heart of the forest, inviting us to explore, to listen, and to learn from the wisdom of the wild. The forest is waiting to share its wonders. All you have to do is step inside, open your senses, and let the ancient trees and hidden creatures reveal their timeless magic. Personal encounters transform a trip into a journey. I remember walking a quiet mountain road, feeling lost and sorry for myself. Then, I came across a traditional farmhouse with a tended garden. An elderly woman smiled and beckoned me over. My Japanese is basic, but kindness needs no translation. She offered me shelter and a cup of green tea. We sat in shared silence, watching the rain fall. Her simple act of generosity changed my day. It reminded me that the heart of this landscape is its people. These unplanned moments stay with you forever. Let's embrace the unexpected and find connection in the mountains. In Japan, mountains are sacred, homes of gods, or this belief is central to Shinto, seeing divinity in nature. Mountains inspire awe and respect, visible everywhere. You'll find Shinto shrines along mountain trails, marked by gates. Buddhism also found a home in the mountains with temples and monasteries. The tradition combines Shinto, Buddhism, and Taoism. Pilgrimage routes like Kumano-Kodo are spiritual quests. Walking these paths purifies the soul and connects with the divine. You don't need to follow a religion to feel the spiritual atmosphere. The mountains invite you to be still and reflect. Let's explore these sacred places and find peace. The mountains are waiting to share their spiritual wisdom. The connection to the mountains is expressed through local festivals, or these celebrations offer a window into rural Japan. Festivals are held to pray for a good harvest or thank the mountain gods. In winter, towns are illuminated by snow lanterns or fire festivals. Spring brings cherry blossoms and picnics. Autumn features harvest festivals with parades and dances. Participating in it connects you with the community. Visitors are welcomed with open arms, sharing food and dance. Let's celebrate with the mountain gods and experience their joy. To experience Japan's hidden mountains, travel with a gentle heart. These are quiet communities and sacred spaces. Be a thoughtful guest, tread lightly, and leave no trace. Follow marked trails to protect delicate ecosystems. Respect local culture, observing customs at shrines and temples. Learn basic Japanese phrases to show appreciation. Support the local economy by staying in family-run guest houses. Eat at village restaurants and buy local crafts. This approach opens doors to meaningful interactions. Let's travel with respect and connect with the heart of the mountains. The mountains are waiting to welcome you. Let's journey with a gentle heart and discover their beauty. We've wandered through misty peaks and timeless villages, but experiencing it for yourself is something else entirely. Japan is a country of contrasts, and the mountains hold half its story. I encourage you to be adventurous and step away from the crowds. Take a local train to a village you've never heard of. Allow yourself the gift of getting a little lost. Discover hidden landscapes and a hidden part of yourself. The mountains teach beauty, resilience, and harmony with nature. This journey is an invitation to slow down and see the world anew. The mountain paths are waiting, the cedars standing guard. Come and discover this other Japan. There are more stories to uncover and beauty to share. Your mountain adventure is just waiting to begin.